Everyone, so okay, so here we are. We're gonna do this a little differently. We're actually in the vineyard right now, and we're at this is Krista Lee McWaters Bond. It's a lot of names there.
A mouthful, I know.
And so you're part of this with your father and a few other investors, and we're on the property that you're calling Time Estate.
Exactly. So the winery is Time Estate Winery, and we're in the Sundial Vineyard.
Now your family has owned this land for a while. What's the story here?
We have. So we planted the vineyard in 1993, and when we planted it, it was 115 acres, and it was the single largest planting in all of Canada at that time.
Do a little view for everybody as you're talking.
Yeah,
so
sure,
look at
absolutely.
that.
So when we planted it, we planted 85% red varieties. So Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and people said, you can't grow Merlot in the Okanagan, and we said, we think you can, so we're going to take a chance, which sounds funny now because as we look at this whole bench, of course we can grow grapes here, but this was not. This was all fallow land when we planted, so it's pretty remarkable now when we look at the bench here.
So you guys have kept 60 acres here at Sundial.
Yes.
And behind me is the new venture.
Yes, super excited. So we're currently building a 25,000 square foot winery. We'll have 4 guest suites, a commercial kitchen, a full hospitality center, and also a custom production facility as well. So we'll be able to make wines or different winemaking processes for other wineries as well.
I have a feeling I'm not first on the list for one of the guest suites, but I hope I'm in the first 100 anyway. So
yeah,
awesome.
For sure.
So we're in beautiful Oliver, which is Canada's wine capital.
Absolutely, we are.
And
we're open for business, even though there are forest fires here, but they've got them under control. And
you can see some of the forest fire smoke there. There's a couple of helicopters going off. So,
but we encourage everyone. All the wineries are open. No wineries have been affected, so please come and visit us.
Awesome. All right, now let's go into your Guerrilla wine tasting shack, and we'll try some of the great wines here at Time Estate. And I encourage everyone to come down to Oliver and check out Time Estate. Okay, so here we are inside what I've now coined the Guerrilla tasting, the wine shed here at Time Estate Winery. Again with Krista Lee. So you've poured 3. I'm going to show So I'll just want to give everyone a little tour of how Guerrilla this is. Hey, Jeanette. See how Guerilla? There's actually, I'm going to see if I can walk backwards. There's actually an ATV back there. It really is it is a working shed. So you've poured 3 wines for us.
Yes.
What are we going to start with?
So we're going to start with our white Meritage. So at Time here, our whole focus is Meritage. So to be Meritage, it has to be 100% traditional Bordeaux varieties.
Okay.
It has to be a blend, and you can't have any more than 90% of any one particular varietal.
Okay, so question for you.
Yes.
Is there a lot of Meritage in the Okanagan, in BC wine? Is this...
Yeah, we're starting to see more and more, definitely. We were one of the first producers of Meritage outside of the United States. So our first vintage was 1993, actually, with a previous winery. So this blend is a blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon.
Awesome. This is the very first white Meritage I've ever had, and I actually quite enjoy it.
It's delicious, isn't it? It's got some nice, luscious, tropical fruit. I like to call it summer in a glass.
Absolutely.
It's very refreshing. It's got just a hint of oak to it. So it's nice integration, but very fresh gooseberries and tropical fruit.
Yeah. So I'm just guessing, is the name Time Estate Winery, is that coming from because of the long time that you and your family, your father especially, Harry McWaters, has in the industry and kind of helping to grow the BC wine industry?
Yeah, a little bit. The reason for us for Time is really we've been growing on this particular site since 1993. We've had the same vineyard manager. Our vineyard foreman has been here for 15 years. And so we believe that now, after this time, we know what the vineyard can give us. We know what the land is giving us. It was always our thought to build a winery on site, but it's time.
Awesome. I didn't know what I was able to produce until I was 45. So you're 20 years ahead of schedule. Awesome. Okay, so there's a wine note for you. Okay, so this now is
now, red Meritage, and that's what most people, if they've heard of Meritage, knows red. So Meritage, the word itself is a blend of merit and age and rhymes with heritage. So this particular blend is our 2012 Meritage from Time Estate Winery. This is 70% Merlot, 20% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 10% Cabernet Franc. That's 100%, right? It was my math.
Pretty close, yeah, I think so, yeah. Delicious. I have to say, I tend towards red wine. So in general, so I'm going towards the red Meritage. But in the summertime, chilled on a patio, looking at Okanagan Lake or any of the other gorgeous lakes around here. I mean, the white Meritage, definitely a great
Excellent.
fit. Okay, and we have one more.
And then we have another one. So this is a special one for us. This is our 2012 Syrah. This is our first vintage of Syrah. All 100%, all of our wines are 100% from our 60 acres here on site. Very small production. We only made 100 cases, so it's only available here at the winery or through our wine club.
I'm going to be buying a bottle.
We won Best Syrah this year at the BC Wine Awards.
Well, to you, Syrah.
Thank you.
Awesome. It's delicious.
Yeah, I really like it. It's got that nice spiciness to it, almost a little gaminess. It's not big, in-your-face Syrah. It's a little more refined.
What are you going to pair this Syrah with?
Oh, I love this with lamb. Yeah.
You have me. Okay, good. So, so you don't have to have an amazing tasting experience in a building that's gorgeous. You could actually do it in a garage, like we're doing it here at Time Estate. But come back next May. Your new building will be finished.
Yes.
I'm going to have a picture of it in the story so people can see it. But come check out Time Estate, and I don't know if you'll be here. Maybe our friend Jeanette will be here. She might pour in a slightly nicer setting. So come to Time Estate Winery and enjoy.